Alright guys, welcome to McKola TV. Adam, Manchester United take on West Bromwich Albion at the Hawthorns this weekend. Big game for Manchester United after two consecutive victories in the Premier League. A much needed two consecutive victories in the Premier League. United continued their winning ways with a victory at Selhurst Park with Zlatan Ibrahimovic's late goal. Zlatan getting a goal and an assist. Pogba getting a goal and an assist. Just what we need from our two big signings in crucial Premier League games at the crucial times as well. And getting those 3 points was vital for Manchester United, especially with the way other results were going. We come up against a West Bromwich Albion side who are in good form themselves, won their last two home games against Swansea and Watford. They have lost against Chelsea recently, but apart from that, they are playing well and sit behind us, I think 3 or 4 points behind us in the Premier League. So they're not that far off where we are at the moment. Now, I know we've had a bad run of form until recently, but that's still a great sign from West Bromwich Albion and Tony Pulis to get them up in that top half of the table. So Manchester United will have a very difficult game on Saturday, and we'll come up against a couple of familiar faces as well in Johnny Evans and Darren Fletcher. 7 Premier League titles between them. 7! That's 7 more than Gerrard and Carragher. Not bad, eh? But looking forward to the game. Nonetheless, 5:30 kickoff at the Hawthorns. Looking forward to it. United haven't had the best of form there recently. Last year we lost. The year before that, I think it was a 2-2 draw with Blind and Fellaini grabbing goals. And we haven't had the greatest of form at West Bromwich Albion. So it's no time like the present to be getting a victory. And we really do need this win. We can't be affording to drop in any more points, especially with 2 home games coming up against Middlesbrough and Sunderland. You'd looking at, I think, 6 points. So if we can get a victory here before those games, great stuff. We can finally start to go on that run that we've been talking about. Every time after a victory, we've been thinking, yes, now we can go on a run. And it hasn't quite happened. Recently it has. Got 3 Premier League wins. Now we need to continue that with another victory. Another victory at Hawthorns. So come on, United. This is important, man. We really do need to do this. If we can get a good run over the Christmas period, you never know where that might leave us in January. So need to go on a run. Need to get 3 wins under our belts before the end of the year. Jose Mourinho has been speaking today. Henrik Mkhitaryan and Luke Shaw are still out for Manchester United, as is Chris Smalling. But Eric Bailly is fit and is ready to continue in terms of playing in the festive fixtures. So that knock that he picked up against Crystal Palace, it did look worrying. He went down a few times with it. Darmian had warmed up about 6 or 7 times, but eventually Eric Bailly came off, and hopefully, I was hoping, oh, please don't be bad, please don't be bad. When he went down the first time, I was thinking, just take him off, precautionary and all that, just get him off the pitch now, because we really do need him, especially with the African Cup of Nations coming up as well. There isn't really any point risking him at the moment, but great to hear that he isn't injured and he will continue to play in the next 3 games before he does, of course, go away for that African Cup of Nations. But Jones and Rojo have been absolutely superb in that centre-half position. Yes, Rojo could have been sent off once or twice, but him boiling piss doesn't bother me, to be honest. Jose also spoke about Zlatan Ibrahimovic today as well and was talking about how he is undroppable. Now, I do think Zlatan is going to finally run out of steam if he plays in every single game, but what a sign from that man that he is playing in most games for Manchester United. At this age as well, I thought he would be in and out of the side, rarely playing, just playing in the Premier League games mainly. But he's hardly ever been dropped. He's almost played every game this season, and his goal scoring record is absolutely fantastic. And when you think about the chances that he's missed as well, fair play to him, because Zlatan's coming with a lot of pressure on his head, a lot of pressure on his shoulders. He could have took an easy move and gone China or America or whatever, but he came to the Premier League to test himself. People were thinking, oh, he ain't going to do it. He ain't going to be able to do it in the Premier League at this age. He's not cut out for it, and he's bossing it. So fair play to him. And as Jose says, he is undroppable. If he's fit, he must play for Manchester United. So who is in my team for this game this weekend? Obviously, David De Gea in goal. I'm hoping Valencia comes back in at right back. It'd be nice to have him back there and get that attacking outlet from there. And I'll go with Jones and Rojo at the heart of our defence with, of course, Daley Blind at left back. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bailey start at the heart of the defence if he is fit. Enable us to give Jones or Rojo a break before that African Cup of Nations when he does go away. But I'll stick with Jones and Rojo myself. With a week before the next game, I would play Carrick if he is ready and able to play. Ask him, Carrick, can you play another game up until next week? We got 6 days rest after this. play Michael Carrick because he's important to Manchester United. If we can play Carrick, Herrera and Pogba again, that'll give us a great foundation to build from. And then up top, I'd go with, if Martial's back, I'd bring Martial in, Mata and Zlatan. So that's my team for this game. Now, the game itself, we need to win. Simple as that. Similar to the Palace game, we need to win. We need to keep up this momentum. We need to keep up this winning ways. Now, with Manchester United still sitting outside the top 4, this week only Arsenal lost, so we didn't catch up on many of the teams above us. We need to win. Simple as that. This is going to be a very difficult game. Tony Pulis' sides are always well organised, well defensive, and when they attack, they do attack with a lot of physicality, and Salomon Rondon up top will be looking for goals. He'll be confident as well after getting a few goals recently too. So Salomon Rondon will probably be the main threat from them. But in the likes of Fletcher, Johnny Evans, you could see the storylines already there for them to be written. And of course, they've got a few other players in the team that can cause us problems. So it's going to be a difficult game. Away, under the floodlights, Christmas time fixture, 5:30 kickoff, so it's going to be dark. The West Brom fans, I'm sure they'll be up for it. It's going to be a very, very difficult game, much like the game against Crystal Palace. But much like the game at Crystal Palace, if we get out of there with a victory by any means necessary, I will be very, very happy. Now, United's form there isn't great, which makes me feel a little bit more comfortable because I hate when United go into a game and we've won like the last 7 there because I think, it's bound to change at some point. And similarly this way, we haven't won there in a while. It's bound to change at some point. Hopefully, it's this time that changes because Manchester United need to get that win. Have I said that already today? There's a recurring theme here, isn't it? Manchester United need to win all their bloody games. The way the season's gone hasn't left us in a great position because obviously we dropped quite a lot of points at home, but the football is getting better. And the team spirit was fantastic against Crystal Palace after that game, seeing the players and the management celebrating together. It was great to see, and that could be a crucial victory in terms of just swinging things around for us, being that momentum changer, being that thing that makes us turn the corner at last, something that we've said for a long time. So that was an important victory, and if we can get another one against West Brom, absolutely buzzing. And we'll go into those 2 home games, Boxing Day and New Year's Eve, up for it. We will be up for it. So need this win against West Bromwich Albion. Guys, what do you think? Will Manchester United get that victory? Get your comments in below. What's your score predictions? What 11 do you want to see? Who are the biggest threats from West Brom? Are you going to the game? Will you be watching? Etc, etc. Get your comments in below. Make sure you subscribe to McKola TV. And I do apologise for having no videos recently. Well, not many videos recently. The internet has been down in my household for fucking ages, for weeks. So blame Virgin Media for my lack of content. The FIFA video, that'll be up with you as soon as possible. Obviously, haven't been able to do it yet because of the internet issues, but as soon as I can do it, I'll do it. And I'll get it uploaded. You might have 2 next week, maybe 1 on Monday and 1 on Friday. But keep your eyes peeled for more content this weekend. For now, I'm McKola. I'm out of here.